Do you? How do? Beautiful words, ladies and gentlemen. This is This Week in Gaming for the week of March 1st. Manny Roman with me, as always.
Oh, hey, Manny. It's good to be back for another episode. Just grinding these out as fast as we can, man. We just want to make the best content for all of you nerds.
And of course, joining us is everyone's favorite Pokemon Master. I was going to mess it up this time. But I promise. Mr. Adam.
With that pause there, man, I thought you were about to hit me with a trainer again. And I was about to be like, all right, man, you about to get the 1-2 Chris Brown. Like,
God, I love that TikTok channel. If you haven't seen it, it's incredible. But God, that kid is so funny.
So we're back today to talk to you guys about BlizzCon, or what they were calling it, BlizzCon Line, since it was the first time, I believe, that they were doing an all-digital BlizzCon event. We're going to kind of recap the big announcements that came from the event for you guys. They talked about fan favorites like, for starters, World of Warcraft. They announced that, last year they came out with WoW Classic. They brought back original vanilla WoW. You can play through all that again. Well, now Blizzard is rebooting the Burning Crusade, the first expansion. They announced that they're doing a Burning Crusade Classic that'll be, expanding on the original game, the classic version of the original game. It's reported to have a significant number of new changes, including new races, mounts, and a level cap of 70. The expansion will allow players to experience some of the most significant moments in World of Warcraft lore. Again, or for those of you like me that didn't get into WoW till like the third expansion for the first time.
It's one of those things. I know I'm gonna sub to WoW again soon. I've been thinking about it. I really want to try getting back into Classic. It is just such a grind, and I get it. I know that's why people like it, because that's what the OG was. But man, like, without a quest tracker, I don't know if quest trackers are finally back now, because I forgot when they brought them back in. But Adam and I, it was rough. It was rough, man, having to Google every single quest on just like, where do I go to find this shining box that I need to collect?
yeah, I couldn't keep up with it. I gave up. It's just not for me. I don't know. I like newer things. I tried old school RuneScape. I liked the nostalgia, but I just couldn't stay with it. And same with WoW, playing WoW Classic, sure, the nostalgia was there, it was cool, but then I was like, I'd rather play the new stuff. I've already experienced this, I don't want to do it again.
In the great words of television legend Barney Stinson, new is always better.
It really is. Well, not always, but most of the time.
Most of the time. The other bit of WoW announcements was the first patch for Shadowlands, Chains of Domination. So they're continuing the story of Sylvanas in the Shadowlands, and in the new 9.1 patch, it's going to introduce new quests, raids, and dungeons.
I was going to say, this is the main reason I was thinking about resubbing, because more Shadowlands content, great. I hit cap, did a little bit of dungeon, a little bit of stuff after, and I think it's always the additional content to WoW that really intrigues Adam and I, it seems, when it kind of drives us back in. Sometimes Adam and I even wait a little bit to sub until stuff like this comes out, so it's going to be super nice.
Yeah, this is definitely what I'm looking forward to. It'll at least get me to play WoW for another month. Hopefully while we wait for another, huge game to come out to give us some
New World
extra time. Yeah, like New World. Who knows? Probably not. But no, I am looking forward to this. A new quest, new raid. Quests, whatever. Dungeons and raids, though. Now you got my attention.
It's all about those PvE instances, my guy. Quests, I haven't cared about a quest in an MMO probably ever in my life. I just like click next until it tells me what to do. Quests or like dungeons and raids though, I'm here for it.
Same.
That's when it gets fun. Because
Same. As soon as a game starts making me read, I'm out.
I can't read.
I didn't even read my books in high school, college, middle school. Nah. I was actually just talking to my girlfriend Madison about this. When I would have to read a book and then write a paper on it, Google synopsis of blah, 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 blah. Okay, now I know the whole point of the book. It's like how they always say, read the first few pages, read the last few pages. All the in-between is usually garbage. You'll pick everything up in the first and last. That's what the synopsis does. Yep, exactly. Like, it tells you everything. I'm not going to waste hours of my life reading all the fine details that don't matter. They don't.
Listen.
If you love reading, I'm not dissing you.
Right.
That's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. A bunch of people love reading. My girlfriend loves reading. That's fine. If that's your go-to for enjoyment, no harm, no foul. It just ain't for me. I don't like it. Am I dumb? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it because I don't read? Yes. But I'm not judging you, so don't judge me.
We all have our vices, man.
I love that little spiel we just got from Adam about reading. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I mean,
wait a minute.
I can understand how you guys feel with it. My only thing is if I find out there's like some crazy item or something like that, like they did in I can't remember the name now. Wow, the last expansion for World of Warcraft, there was like the heart gem or something like that. Adam, if you remember it.
Oh, yeah, the Heart of Azeroth.
Thank you, Heart of Azeroth. So if you get something like that in the quest line, I'll do it. It's awesome. You get some cool cape at the end, whatever. I'll do it. Super fantastic.
So next, they had a couple announcements for the very popular electronic card game Hearthstone. They announced their new expansion, Forged in the Barrens, which is going to be bringing a set from the popular Horde regions with it looks like 135 new cards being implemented in the game. They also announced that they're adding what's called the core set of cards to the game with the new year. It's going to be 235 cards that are, from the past few years that Hearthstone's been around, all in one bundle and free for everyone. Which I thought was really cool. It kind of gives people a way to get into the game without feeling like they have to spend money to get to a point where they can be competitive and have fun with the game. The other thing they announced was a new game mode called Hearthstone Mercenaries. And this was kind of an interesting thing. They've had a lot of really interesting game modes over the years with this game. This one's like an RPG roguelike hybrid game mode. So you make a party of different, heroes. I mean, and maybe in some cases villains of the Warcraft universe, like Sylvanas from the current WoW expansion, and you go through randomized like dungeons with these heroes, and they gain levels. They get new items and all this. So it's very cool and very unexpected but unique for a game like Hearthstone.
I played Hearthstone a little bit, so I'm mainly gonna let because it looks like Brandon was about to have some words there. I'm gonna mainly let him take over. But any addition to a card game, even though it's virtual, is cool. I never really got into card games that much. I tried it a little bit. I was really bad at it. I also tried the League of Legends one, the Legends of Runeterra. It was cool. Also just really bad at it. Brain don't work. It was the lack of reading.
Yeah. Perfect.
So go ahead, Brandon.
I love that you were going to throw it to me, because all I was going to say, I love that I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Legacy of the Duelist, Legends of Runeterra, MTG Arena. I play the Warhammer card game. I've played so many different card games, and Hearthstone is like the only one my brain was just like, nope. Don't understand. I don't know why, but Hearthstone, I know all those games it feels like are just Hearthstone clones, but I just don't get Hearthstone. I don't know.
Which is funny because Hearthstone like is so heavily inspired by Magic, and it's literally just a simplified version of Magic.
Yep. My brain just no thanks. I don't know. I love seeing card games get popular. It's really cool getting to see like the online presence of some of these games just blows up. But yeah, I don't know. I love WoW, love the lore, but yeah, Hearthstone just never got me. I never got Hearthstone.
I've played it on and off a good bit ever since it came out. I haven't touched on it a little bit, but I think the interesting thing to me is like the game modes that they come out with for this game. Like they made a auto chess game mode for a card game in Hearthstone. So it's just like, to me, what I think is really cool about Hearthstone now is the like wacky innovative game modes that they're coming up with. Like now there's going to be like an RPG game mode that's a roguelike in a card game. Like
really
kind of cool the way that they're kind of making really unique spins on like a simple card game. I think that's what kind of sets this apart from other digital card games, is that most of them are just like, you know, digital versions of an already established actual trading card game. Whereas Hearthstone, it was based off a video game, so they don't really have the same limitations as other digital card games because
totally fair.
They're I guess. I guess they're just able to be more innovative that way because they don't really have as many boundaries with it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense though. I mean, Blizzard, I know some people have kind of shied away from Blizzard a little bit over the past couple of years, but gosh, they are exquisite with what they make. I mean, they truly have some fantastic games, and I know we're going to talk about a little bit more in a second that I personally never played, but I really am excited about though, truly.
And that would be Diablo. So we got two announcements regarding Diablo. First being that Diablo 2 Resurrected was officially unveiled. It's a full remake of the Diablo 2 game. It came out, I want to say like very early 2000s or late 90s. And it was confirmed for all consoles: PS4, 5, Xbox One, Series X, and the Switch, as well as PC. And it will be launching at some point this year. They did not give a hard release date, just 2021 window. The other announcement regarding Diablo being that they announced a new character and class for the game. That being the Rogue class, which hasn't been playable in a Diablo since the original game. They also mentioned with Diablo 4 that there's going to be a big emphasis on character customization so that people can kind of play their classes to fit their style.
This is why I'm really excited myself. I don't know why, but growing up, Diablo just fell under my radar. Never found anything about it. Kind of heard about it pretty late. I tried Diablo in the whole bird's eye view over the top. Really wasn't for me. However, in the past few years, I've gotten much more accustomed to that. Games like Albion Online, playing RuneScape a lot more. So I really, really want Diablo 4 to potentially be like what can really just bring me into the universe of Diablo. I know it's going to probably be a while. Maybe, hopefully 2021 is when we see it. But the rogue class is dope. I love rogues. I love assassins, all about it. So that's even more exciting for me when the game comes out.
Yeah, I played Diablo 3. It was fun. A Diablo 2 remake, that's cool. It's probably not something I'll personally jump on. But I will be excited for at least Diablo 4 when it comes out. Now, after doing just a little bit of research here, apparently 2021 for Diablo 4 out of the question. Not happening. Apparently 2022 is a possibility, but okay, they are saying it's more than likely 23 or 24.
Wow.
So we got plenty of time till we see that.
Yeah, we can let that simmer for a little bit, I guess. Holy heck.
That's tough.
It's so weird because like to bring out announcement trailers for classes and stuff like that, when the game realistically might not be out for another 2-3 years to even give us any sort of content right now. Personally, this is the kind of stuff I always don't love that companies will do. because we're getting excited. We're like, oh my goodness, like, because this trailer I'm watching right now, this trailer's dope. Like, this is really beautiful.
Oh god, yeah, the CGI in it for those trailers is insane.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, cool. It's like the class announcement. So, like, what? We're going to be waiting another maybe like a year? But then if it's 3 years down the line, like, skip a year and a half from now, you're going to forget about this trailer. You're going to forget about this game, possibly. Like, I'm not saying completely, but if you're a hardcore fan, you're going to go weeks without even thinking about Diablo 4. But games need to come out sooner to the announcements, because then they can keep you interested, keep your mind on it, keep you thinking about it once a week or once a day if they can. So
This is Cyberpunk all over again, man. Way too early of an announcement.
yeah.
So I think that's going to wrap up our talk of BlizzCon 2021. Thank you for those of you that listened on your favorite podcasting platform. Remember to follow or subscribe to us. Let us know how we're doing. I think Apple Podcasts, you can do reviews, or tweet us at the Nerd Chambers. If you guys want to see our faces while we talk about these things, the videos go up on YouTube as well. You can sub to us on there. Anything else you guys got before we skedaddle?
No, not
Brandon, actually, he has a really big announcement. I'm just going to shout it out for him. He's going to be giving away all of his PSA cards when they come back. All you have to do is like, follow, subscribe.
He's lying. I might even edit that out of the show. Awesome. So, just thank you so much. We have a lot of content coming this week. We got the daily shows pretty much at this point. We have a lot of Pokemon streams that'll be coming out. It's been a blast. Thank you so much. If you, like Manny said, if you enjoy the content, drop a subscribe. We appreciate it so much. It really helps us out. So, thank you.